Ladies and gentlemen, Ben Shalom and Boxer are promoting this and all the contests tonight, which will be broadcast live around the world on Sky Sports and NBC's Peacock. The light heavyweight division bout is scheduled for 8 3/4 rounds, and our referee in charge from the B rings, Bob Williams, will be in the blue corner. Let's meet the fighters first, who are dressed in red trunks with blue and white trim. He is 5'9", he stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighs 12 stone 11 pounds, and has a professional record of 20 victories against just 1 defeat, with 13 of those victories coming via knockout. He fights out of Zag, Croatia, and introduces Hrvoje Sep, and his opponent fighting out of the red corner wins via knockout. And he competes in Alome, London, England, introducing the former European and British Commonwealth light heavyweight champion. Ladies and gentlemen, super applause dead. As a result, they have scheduled 8 in the light heavyweight division, with Dan Azeez wearing the red outfit with the blue waistband. Red and White Andy Scott stated earlier that these two won't need to search for one another, and we can see that SE enjoys being close. He maintains a fairly tight guard which slightly exposes the body, but he tries to get on top of you and force you to use some lateral movement, because he needs to start quickly. Get on top of him and stay there. Azeez was boxing for Croatia and was on the same team as Hrvoje. He made good use of the jab early on, and you need that against a fighter like that who just coils off to his left and throws that left to the body, then the right up top. Good action already. You had a decent body shot from Sep, nice right hand into the pit of the stomach there. Following a fantastic performance by Daniel Duar a few weeks ago, Hrvoje is showing a lot of intent. He says his jab travels farther than opponents may believe, so I believe Biz can keep SE going backwards, back him up, and keep him off balance. That's what he should be attempting to do. And I believe Z needs to be coming forward really to Buseful, simply to try to lean on brakes with free hands out, not too hard, and stepped off to the side, which is precisely where he will want it because he likes it up at that range too. But as you mentioned, he can hold it a little bit longer. I believe it would be wise to do so in the last stages of round 1 so that the bell goes at the end of round 1 with these two fighting out in the open. When he enters the core with Buddy McGirt, it's the second round of a planned 8 between SE and Azeez. AS was shrewd enough to hold and then find space with his right hand to the body, which has good range there. Sep just sets his feet and lets that right hand mat climbed into the left hook and followed it with his right hand, but it's a little too static when he's standing far away. If you're going to stand in rage, he needs to be busy. He needs to get that jab going and try to backstep up behind that jab. Some people are just standing there a little too long in punching distance, and Zeb is teeing him off too. He's throwing it 5 or 6 times so far in this round, and SE is confident that their right hand will return from a SE who manages to simply pull his feet back a little, lean back, and avoid that. Off on him, just lining him up and banging at right hand left H in again. Getting caught with that right hand left to right hand combination. No head movement from Azeez again. G caught with that right hand as he moves his head to static. He must push the back and move that heading. Then he looks to lead off with the left hook and then the right hand. He doesn't want to jab his set. Instead, he needs to get close enough to land that left right in the way he is doing. I believe Buddy Mur stated this in the first round. In between rounds, he can use that jab and keep this going. The outside? Yes. But I believe he needs to keep coming forward as well. Behind the jab, he needs to backstep up. He is ineffective when he is backed up. He needs to be coming forward to get his shots off. When he is going backwards, he isn't the same fighter. He can plant his feet and is effective when he is coming forward, but he isn't even close to the same fighter when he is going backwards. So he needs to stay busy. It was not very difficult to choose between them in the first round. This has been a set round, and you could say that it has already become a really good watch, applause M, just telling SE as well to work to the body. Because the body is largely available against SE, there are gaps. His head moving, using the feint, and trying to keep back and step up behind the jab closing stages around 2, when they learnt who their opponent would be, they probably realized that this is not the type of fighter you can try to take out with a single shot. The Azeez has never really done that in his career. Instead, he usually books in for a long night. But when he pushes it back there, he's got to take that step forward as well. He will backstep by doing that, and simply by being there, his pressure will push him back. He lands the shots, and he must step on him to maintain the pressure. That is good upper body movement as the shots come under him, causing him to miss just forehead to forehead. It's a little bit of a tussle to watch. When he bends his knees and gets low, he will be in a stronger position to push against him as he digs to the body. Upon a good left to the body, and then the uppercut. But you can see when he comes forward there, ZPP that he's strong and can put his shots together as a whole. Who is the stronger good right hand from AIZ? Come on, let's go. It's a tough fight, and in the third round, deep into the last minute, the left hand from Sep got through there from the left hand from Azeez. The shots are flowing nicely, and the body shots are working well too. Oh, big right hand from Sep again, down just a little too open down that left side. This is scheduled for 8 minutes. You go there, you go, beautiful, keep taking those body shots, I'm 6th there. It's been a hard, fast-paced first 3 rounds, with both guys sort of fighting for that center of the ring. At the end of the third round, Johnny Nelson joined this down at ringside into the 4th round. Applause. You seconds, let's be good. As soon as he finishes the body shots, finish the combination, and a jab B goes. And a jab B goes. He feels that his EAS has caught him a little bit low a couple of times. Good left to the body there from him SE. Yeah, land a couple of decent good positions. Position Z, I'm sorry, Dan was trying to push SE back, but SE didn't really want to go back. The left hand from Azeez was bang on the belt line there, except again, just dipping off to the left, looking for that left right hand. Body shots. Applause. SE heads up towards the halfway point of round 4, when a right landed there from Sep again. He might need to play catch up a little bit in the second half of the fight because, in my opinion, if it continues like this, there is still a long way to go in this 4th round. But SE is most likely going to be ahead. Z's defenses are failing him a bit, allowing him to get caught with too many right hands and the body shots, especially the left H to the body, which are working really well for him. The better shots, applause, music Z into the body again. There's a good jab there from Azeez. At the end of the round, for the first time, SE simply took his feet out and looked to step off for a little while, possibly by working a little bit. Bout was constantly pleading with him to relax and keep coming forward with advice from the trainer. You should wait and let it, applause off. In terms of stamina, rate-wise Ziz should be the superior given their level of experience at the 2's ages. Perhaps a gorgeous pace with a good right hand gets through from Set as he tries to get on top of him, which is what you're waiting for, and into the second half of the fight through 4-0. Maybe 2 AP pieces could have SE just perhaps going forward. Zas needs to try to maintain as high of a work rate as possible. He needs to maintain this pace and keep SE backing up, but he also needs to have more head movement. However, he's still a little too static, and you can see that his right hands are catching him down his left side while his left hand is low. I think that 4th round was pretty tight, but I wouldn't argue too strongly with that. He needs to make the second half his as EAS, which I believe was perhaps always the plan. He needs to keep this pace going and keep this work rate off you. That's how you got it at home 3-1 Tosia's EAS with the first round and SEP everything. He needs to tighten up again, especially down his left side, as he gets caught with his right hands too frequently. He's also giving himself a little more space here, unlike what he's done before. And then he looks to step in with his left-right, but again, you know it's Set that's back enough here that wants to try and get a breather. So this is good. Good signs for Azeez that he has to keep this pressure on himself because he dislikes the pace. When the body shots come together, keep working on them. If the exchanges end, keep working on the jab, just working on the left set in particular. His right hand also comes through every time he throws it. And into the last minute of the 5th minute. I believe SE will have 2 shots with the left up to the body is working well for him, but Applause is putting some good pressure on him. However, he keeps getting caught too frequently. Miz's right hand is off the back of a left from Applause, and Applause established a good combo there from his. But once more, this 5th round doesn't have much music. Applause. What's wrong? He just takes a deep breath and returns to the corner. Doing the same thing, but it's good that you're not round. So keep the pressure on, Applause. He's going to step on him again as soon as he's done there, you know. Sapu has slung those gloves low and tries to use his reflexes to avoid trouble. The left hook on the glove is E, but he had set back up to the ropes and again just stepped off him a little. He needs to put his foot on the ground, Applause. This is better now from Azeez because he needs it. He needs to keep the pressure on him to work his body, and when Seth backs up, step on him again. The left hook on the inside shortened it up, which is better from Maze, but he did a good job of making himself a difficult target to hit because he was in range right hand into the body there from Sapers as he's just hesitating. Telling you to keep working because the C-sept isn't going anywhere. Music. SC is just letting his hands go, but the last punch of that 4-5 punch combination went through as we enter the final minute of round 6. Here, I believe that some combination was made again. The judges will undoubtedly remember the better and cleaner shots that Mariah is making in a close round that is slipping away from his EAS closing stag, which is about 6-2 to go. This is likely going to be another set round. And you heard it, round 7. Although it may not be enough, he must win these final 2 rounds because, as we stated on the ring walk, SE has credentials, knows what he's doing in the ring, and has boxed at a high level. When he entered amateur tournaments, he was losing to champion fighters like Julio LC Cruz and Joe Ward. But it hasn't really happened for him as a pro. I believe that Buddy McCott needs both of these rounds because, as they say, he doesn't have to load up. He just needs to be busy and let both of his hands go. It's better to give him a nice, short uppercut on the inside and then roll away from the ball. On your scorecard at home, both rounds 5 and 6 went to Azeez, but they were tight. Additionally, he is keeping those hands moving inside, which is different from how he has attacked this up to this point. The perpetual motion set simply positions his feet, and when there is even the smallest chance to throw that left hook right hand, he seizes it. Applause. Go! Applause down combo from simply moving backwards. Good combination from just before that as well. Oh, lovely, and applause go. He's just searching for volume here because he's having one of those nights where he hasn't really found any type of rhythm, is having to force this. But in some circumstances, that's what you have to do. As you can see, tonight hasn't been one of his best performances, but he needs to dig in now by wearing that gum shield and trying to grind out these last 2 rounds at work. Push him back, keep him off balance, and just keep those hands moving. That's good work on the body there. In the last 30 seconds, when May's set back up to the ropes, he gets to move up to his leg. Applause. 7 left hands got through thanks to some excellent left-handed technique, but as he works all the way up to the bell, his right hand lands, which is good. From Dan, we work right away. The jabs work 2 hard jabs there, snapping the head back and then step on him again. This is a good start from his good J again. When he reaches this kind of range on the inside SE, he is a little bit quicker to get off than he has been all night, and that has been the issue for him. He will know that this could all be in the balance here, and that he needs this victory in the context of his fight if he snaps his head back and backs up a little bit. He will then throw another hard jab, sit down, and throw the body shots. He is simply waiting a little too long and getting caught by the shots from C.Career as he tries to work to the applause body, and that left hand from SE is just curling in around the guard's back while he tries to keep the tempo high. You go on. Keep working and come on 2 minutes into the last minute. And I tell you what, man, this has been a good watch from the beginning. Yes, both of them are exhausted, but now his left hook down is good. He's going to keep both hands going here, keep the body moving, keep rolling, and keep the head moving with the shots punching off. He's going to keep himself busy and try to keep SE going backwards. Good jab again there from his. If he gets this disease, it would have been one of those nights where you really had to grind it out. He's not the type of fighter to take anyone lightly. But when you enter a fight fresh off of a major event, like the one he had against Bout, and you're just on the card, sometimes that level of edge just isn't there. And that can make things difficult. Yes, you just got caught with 2 big left hooks there, as it. The bell goes at the end of the 8th and final round and embraces between the 2 sets, raising that right glove as if he's done enough to cross the finish line. Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 and 4 rounds, we go to referee Bob Williams for the official decision. He's busy again, another left hook from Set and another difficult round to score. Sees the fight 76-76, and it has been declared a draw. Bob Williams finds that the fight ended in 76-76, and I don't really disagree with that, Matt, because there were tough rounds to score in there, but he gave it his all and got set the entire time.